Good morning. KC here reporting for KC Collections on a Monday morning, a very unusual Monday morning. Today's Columbus Day, and we had so much fun making people's days yesterday that we decided we would pop open again today. So we are open today in case you have a 3-day weekend and an extra day and you don't know what to do with yourself. Well, I can tell you, come to KC, of course. We are open today on Monday, October 10th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, just another pop-up event. We were asked several times yesterday, and after lots of working to rearrange travel schedules, etc., for Amish furniture, we're thinking we're able to pull it off again today, so we would love to see you. So 40, 45, and 76. What's all that mess mean? Well, to a number person, it's a little bit of code. It's 40 degrees this morning in Buchanan, about 7 a.m., so it's definitely getting a little bit chilly and frosty these days. 45, the number of days until Thanksgiving, and 76, the number of days until Christmas. The time is flying by, and it's so hard for us to believe, but it's here. So in case you don't have enough time on a regular week and you happen to have today off, then we'd love to have you in. On a very unusual move, we are open on Monday today, October 10th. And good morning to everyone that's tuning in. In case you have to work today, remember I fall into that category too, and you see something in the live that you just can't live without, you can always email us at KC Collections Marketing. Again, that's KC Collections with an S, marketing@gmail.com. Give us a call at 540-254-1489. In case we're busy, we'll run and look at the marketing email. And then you can always pay for the items and we can hold them for pickup. So that way you won't be left out. We can certainly attend to your needs as well from afar. So lots of goodies. We're going to be working today to move some of our items that we have in the hutches that aren't always easy to see out and put them on our displayers. We've got tons of items ordered. I placed a lot of orders yesterday, continuing to have lots of goodies in the pipeline, and we'll let that remain a secret. And it's a secret to me as far as when they are arriving as well. But lots of good items on order. We'll see what's actually in stock and what isn't, certainly as the next couple of days unfold. But we are restocking and reloading as quickly as we can because you all have realized that Christmas is right around the corner. It's so hard to believe. So whether it's a gift for you or a gift for someone else, we're trying in the lives to give you real close-ups of lots of items, not just furniture, so that maybe that makes your life just a little bit easier in the days where so many things can make our lives so complicated. You can see we are fully flush, of course, in all furniture. More in the pipeline, a truckload or more ready for me to pick up. But I decided to hang out here today, thinking that maybe since we were asked a few times that it would be a benefit to someone if we were open today while they had maybe an extra day off. So, as the story goes for me, if we make one person's day on a pop-up day, then we've done our job. And we certainly exceeded that minor goal yesterday. And hopefully, since we're here today, some folks will be able to come out and see us, and we will make their days as well. And they also make our day when they tell us that, hey, I'm glad you were here today. I don't normally get to come on the other days since you've got such a tight schedule now. And again, that's not something that we enjoy. That's just something that we've got to do right now to survive. So, have us here for 3 days a week and good inventory and the place safe and looking halfway decent. Or have us here more, and it's just not the thing right now on our skeleton crew. We've got to protect ourselves as well. And of course, those furniture pickups, they make life really complicated, but that is the backbone to the business. But with that in mind, we are continuing to stock tons of everyday items. I'm already thinking ahead, quote unquote, thinking ahead. maybe even place some orders. Thinking ahead to spring to get some really cute things in here. Not going to shove it in your faces, but we are planning some displays where, in case you want to pick up some different items for a couple of different seasons while you're here. And that's the goal. As a small independent retailer, we've got to give you a lot of different seasons because many of our folks travel to see us. So if they're an hour, 2, 3 hours away or even more, when they come, if they can shop for multiple seasons, we're hearing that really helps. So that's the goal. Have as many seasons out at any one time as we can because there's someone that's certainly going to appreciate it. So we appreciate you understanding that. If you see the seasonal goods, let's say for spring, showing up a bit earlier than maybe your taste desire, understand from our perspective that we are trying to have as much product in store for all seasons, for all of our customers. You know, maybe that many people don't get to come every single week. We do have a lot that do come every single week or every 2 weeks. So please be easy on us in that regard when you see spring going out early, because that is the reason. I wanted to show you some of our park braided rugs. Our displayers right now don't give us the ability to do justice to these wonderful, soft cotton braided rugs. This is a 30 by 72, if memory serves me, 3-circle runner. I've had these. I love these. I like these runners by the side of the bed. So it's just a nice way, you know, one on each side of the bed, one under the bed. That's a great alternative for having a rug all the way under, you know, if you choose to do that. But we also have 2 by 6 runners. Those are new for park braided. And we've got, you know, some other 20 by 30 rugs. And the largest size that they carry is the 4 by 6. So we started on our Facebook post to give the park braided a little more attention. This one's cornbread, limestone, folk art. This one right here, of course, is Mill Village. And you can see some of the 4 by 6s, as I mentioned, right there at the bottom. If you're looking for a print and you don't see something in-house that just really speaks to you, we can always order. Or if you see something in the house but you don't necessarily like the frame. So in other words, this is a primitive frame where it's a little bit of distressing all the way around. This one is a shaker frame where it has that gold accent touch all the way around. And this one is a simple black frame. And of course, as we flip over here, we've got white rustic, and we can do some brown tones as well. We can soup up our frames to have linen liners in them and have some of the brown leather frame, you know, put with it to make it have just a totally different touch. But if you can't find something in store that you're looking for, you can always check out our website, which is thecaseystores.com, and go under, you know, frame prints and see, you know, what's there. So we can certainly order in a different frame. But if you don't see anything on our website, then you can go directly to our wholesaler, which is beachdaleframes.com. And on that website, while their price is going to be more than ours because they don't sell directly to consumers, you can let us know what you've seen and we can always price it out for you. Remember, if you want to drop an email because that's easier to you, caseycollectionsmarketing@gmail.com is the way to do that, and we can certainly get back to you. So what are our regular hours? Well, they're the same that they've been for many, many months, and what that means is we are open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. Occasionally we pop open. Those pop open announcements typically come between 7 and 8 in a live, 7 and 8 a.m. in a live, and 9 a.m. in an email. Yesterday afternoon, I felt comfortable. I felt like we had our ducks in a row enough, so to speak, that I went ahead and dropped out an email about 5 p.m. So I'm hoping, you know, if you're off today and you were trying to plan, then maybe that allowed you to know we are going to be here today on Monday, October 10th from 9 until 5. Of course, did a Facebook post. I believe it was with the Park Braided, and let you know that way. And of course, up and out bright and early, getting to work this morning to try to get the news out to you as quickly as I can, in case that makes life a little bit easier, lets you come to maybe, hopefully, it's your happy place or one of your happy places. And, you know, we're always happy to see you. If you're still working on finishing up that fall decor, you're not quite there yet. 1,000 other things have distracted you. I totally get it. Mine's not finished either, but ultimately we do have some flags left. We've got some garland and wreaths, and we do have some accessories, not only on this displayer, but also in the collection. So you can see here as I turn the light on that there's still lots of goodies all around. And of course, if you're trying to get a jump start on the next season with Christmas, which, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, yet another one is almost here, then we've got plenty of that as well. Swinging it around our candles, Crossroads candles have really been a hit. You've definitely spoken to me, and Grandpa's Pipe is one that you want us to carry. That goes without saying. We've got one of the candles left at this moment. We are restocked and reloaded on air fresheners, including Grandpa's Pipe in the mix. Or if you want to pick up, let's say, one for the next season, I could have sworn there was an air freshener for Fraser Forest, but we do have crumbles and tons of different scents right now as we got our emergency shipment in place. As far as fall's concerned, you can see we're going to be working to strip some of this out so you can see it a little bit better today, but we've got all kinds of cutie patooties. This whole basket is full of American-made pumpkins, so don't be shy. You can pick and pull from it. That's no problem at all. Here's a hutch that I wanted to show you. We don't always have the luxury to show you a specific item once it's been sold, because many times it does go out that same day. But this is a black Sealy hutch, and it is going to be going out. Then we will get something else in its place and get that kind of all situated. But I wanted you to see that beautiful Sealy color. That's one that I've certainly grown to love. It's a little bit of an aged oak, which makes it a lot different from the brighter honey leaf. It certainly makes it different, as you can see right here, from the special walnut. And the Sealy just looks so classy when you add it, let's say, to a round pedestal table. Sunflowers, I love them. So what does that really mean? You're going to get to see them all year long. So I've got some pretty cool sunflower items in the hopper that hopefully will be coming back this week. We'll kind of see. I don't know how many companies that we buy from are actually working today. So that could impact the freight schedule for all of the things that have been ordered. The Starvine dishes are great Christmas gifts this time of year. You can buy them by the piece. We've got to get our salad plates out, but you can see the canister set. That's probably one of the most popular items. Of course, the dinner plate, salad plate, cereal bowl and mug, utensil there, set right here. It's beautiful not only for your utensils, but it makes a great dish, if you will, container. That's the word I'm looking for, pre-coffee here. Container for floral arrangement. So a floral arrangement on your table looks really great. And that cornbread runner, that's right over here. I remember I showed you the big one for the floor, but you could also get the Cornbread Park runners in a 5 circle that you see right here, or it comes in a 3 circle. So the 5 circles 54 inches, the 3 circles 36 inches, but the dishes, the Starvine dishes right here, as you can see, and we'll get them displayed with some of the cornbread, they definitely make a statement for sure. Over here, we're getting ready for an everyday displayer. So you can see we're just starting to set the stage and get things ready to be able to make some movements from our displayers in store, and then also to be able to add new items that are coming to this particular displayer. We'll be working to maximize all 3 shelves to give you even more space for items to pick for. Some of our lamp customer favorites I've been trying in my spare time, that's a joke, to squeeze in some dedicated Facebook posts. And why am I doing that? Because I feel like if I can just show you some of the things that I have in store on a more detailed level, then maybe that makes your life easier when it comes to picking items that you want to have not only in your home, but also during this gift giving, what can become, if we allow it, a very crazy time of the year. We know it's not all about the gifts, but nonetheless, many of us still, of course, are going to go down that road and make, our friends and family happy with gifts. So our mason jar lamps, not only in white, but also in the green. The green one's a little bit bigger. You can see there the difference in the shades. Some of our houses are customer favorites. We've got some of those back in the house. So just trying to show you all different things that we have that maybe might appeal to you for your gift giving needs. And we'll see how long I can keep up those posts because they are time consuming, but I'm trying very, very hard to make that certainly a priority before another crisis, takes me on to something else, whether it's just, travel or furniture or whatever the case may be. We're going to be really cool old ladies, great little pillow that makes a gift. Life takes us to unexpected places and love brings us home. And one of my very, very favorite is, of course, from Winnie the Pooh. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. I'm glad our weirdness made us such great friends. And some new signs for us here. Welcome to our home. Welcome, friends. And I love this one. Be nice or go home. Thank you. And notice here we've got a new tray in the house. The wood part actually comes out, but I'm excited to be able to decorate that up and make it pretty. But I wanted you to see that in case you hadn't stopped here in some of the smaller locations. Frame prints, frame prints, frame prints. We have them. The smaller ones, you've definitely proven to me, are ones that you want. And even though I bought big the last time I was able to go to the framer, because I can't order these online, we are getting a little bit low. But if you are still looking for things like Dashing Through the Snow or Winter at J.H. Williams Farm, then you can see we have that in a variety of sizes. I know we have Winter at J.H. Williams Farm, again, which is this one, in a palette art also. Look at the snowy locomotive and just look at the detail that you get in these prints. So I can't say enough about our framed art, and you all love it. It flies out of here. But Quilts in the Snow, that's one I definitely want to point out. We sell out each and every year for the folks that are still quilting. My grandmother did that. It seems to be a lost art in some regards, but I always love Quilts in the Snow for that very reason. Grandpa's sleigh is also a really great one. We do have a sleigh that looks similar to this in the house. So if you're trying to coordinate your decor beneath the print, then we've got items that will allow you to do that as well. I've spent a lot of time talking about storage in the last couple of lives, including pie safes and pantries and small pies and two-door cabinets. So I won't definitely bore you with going over that again. But do notice we've added a couple of the 2-foot bookcases, so we had some stuff spread out on them. We want you to see that, we do have more furniture that when it's all piled full with different items, you may not notice it as a furniture piece. So we've got 4 of the 2-foot bookcases in the house. Right now, we've still got our wintry snowmen over here. This will quickly change to another season, depending on when that merchandise arrives, whether it's this week or next week. This will become our everyday wreaths, floral, and garland wall. So expect this to change as we move along. And once again, we'll find a new place for our trash bins. But you can see those are customer favorites this time of the year, and we still have those in the house. What's going to happen is it's either feast, like right now, we've got a good selection, or we have none. And there's never any rhyme or reason to when that takes off. So just wanted to let you know about that. So what's all the rattling about this morning? Well, we had so much fun yesterday. We always have fun with our customers. We're going to try to pop open one more time. We're going to see what this does to us this week for sure. Loading, traveling, unloading furniture, processing product. We're going to see. Hopefully it's not going to tank us, but meaning just physically, especially our part-time or full-time people and myself. But ultimately, we're open today thinking that might provide some extra time for folks that are off work, looking for something to do. Lots of times people get together and plan shopping trips. So I wanted to get the word out as quickly as I could. Since I was asked a couple of times, I thought, is this God's way of telling me that I need to just turn my life and travel schedule upside down to be here for my customers. So that's what we've done and made arrangements to make it all work. So we're here from 9 until 5. And what's the 40, 45, and 76? Well, that's all about, it's 40 degrees right now, around 7 a.m. in Buchanan. So it's frosty time. We're thinking about fall and winter now for sure. 45 days until Thanksgiving, in case you were wondering. A little bit of closeouts left for one more day here. And then, of course, 76 days until Christmas. So when you put it in perspective like that, 45 and 76, I completely understand why many people have gotten in gear this last, I guess we're going on 2 weeks now, and started their gift giving or gift buying, process. If you're looking to pick up some greenery for that upcoming season, as far as the large greenery, this is all that I'm going to have. So if you need some of the large picks, I have none on order. These are actually left over from a prior season. Their prices will definitely show that. In many cases, can't even buy it hardly for what I'm selling it for. So pick up this greenery while it's here. I don't have any more coming in. I couldn't stand the price points of many of these larger items. Looking for a new rug? Well, you know the drill. We can be your rug source. 5x8 is the largest size rug that's hanging. If you're looking for, let's say, the exact measurements of this Karastan rug, that's $589. Then all you have to do is look down, $589. Isn't this kind of cool? So that's a 5'3" by 7'10". You need it in a larger size or a smaller size. We've got the prices right there for you to make things a little bit simpler for you as we move through kind of a busier time of the year on a skeleton crew. In addition, if you need the rugs shipped in, we'll talk to you about shipping costs. We try to absorb some of those the very best we can. The larger the rug, the more the shipping cost, of course, but that's the same even if you buy online. So for those of you that choose to come in and shop with us, we're so very grateful. We know many of the products, you could just go online, boom, bang, boo, and just get it right to your doorstep. But, those folks in many cases aren't brick and mortar stores that are trying to find a place for those of us that like to go out shopping. Yeah, it's convenient, and I order too. And I'm not kicking online shopping, but remember to keep in mind that the small independent businesses that are helping the communities, adding jobs for those that want to work, and then, I didn't say that, did I really? But yes, I did. And then ultimately, to be able to have a place where you can come and browse around. We're forever grateful when you choose to shop with us, but also when you choose to take the time or call over the phone to order Christmas items for your gift giving needs. Again, we're grateful for that. I think it's a necessity for small businesses as it becomes so much easier just to hop online and do whatever it is you're going to do and move on. So just know that we appreciate that. And I hope we'll all be conscious that unless we want to only sit in front of the computer screen to make our purchases, that this holiday season will go out of our way to maybe check out some small independent businesses that we haven't shopped before. Find some neat gifts that maybe things you didn't know a shop had that you can browse through, plan a trip to multiple locations, and just see what some of the smaller shops have. Of course, us, but we encourage you as well to check out other smaller independent businesses to kind of keep them where they are. We're going 8 years strong, at least 8 more to go. And of course, miscellaneous, I can't go through a segment without talking about miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is open Thursday through Sunday, 10 until 5, 18 years going strong. Definitely, we've got a few more in us to go for sure. My mom's getting near retirement age, but there are no plans to retire. That chickie's not slowing down anytime soon. So no worries there. We're around. We're doing fine thanks to our customers. And so we just want to make sure you understand that the business next to miscellaneous in Fairfield is the one that liquidated. Miscellaneous is in the brick building on the left-hand side. And I think some of the rumors that were going around about miscellaneous closing, which is not the case, the confusion was the signage by the road. about the liquidation sale and the banner on the fence, somehow, you start a rumor or you start something. Have you ever played that game where you tell the person next to you something and you're sitting in a circle, and by the end of the circle, what comes out is nothing like what started? Well, I think that's kind of what got on Tumble Dry, because I've had so many people lately ask me, are we here at KC Collections going out of business? Listen, when I get the chance to retire, I'll be the first to tell you. You don't have to hear it from the rumor mill. I'll be right on here telling you all about that and thanking you with tears running down my eyes, I'm sure. But that couldn't be farther from the truth, unless I have some twin out there that's going to support me for the rest of my life. That's definitely not the case. So just addressing that one head on, as you know, I love to do, to kind of squash that mess when it gets started. But I think it's innocent, and I think it's just a matter of confusion, kind of like that game as you go around that you're playing, where it never comes out the way it goes in. Just like when you take a candle out of the box. Speaking of candles, we are in good assortment on our new line of candles. Our Mirage candles are a little bit lower, and what we have is all that we will have. So if that's something that you're interested in, we encourage you definitely to get those while you can. Some of our dangle leg birds, again, I'm going to be working to get things up on display so you can really see these. These are cutie patooties. Their little legs hang down. You can see right here an example. So when you're adding some of that fluff, it makes a big difference. Now, we're open today, as I talked about, so what does that mean? Well, one more day of the 0% deferred interest financing on any purchase of $1,500 or more. That promotion does extend through today. They gave us through Columbus Day, which is today, to be able to offer that. We originally said Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because, of course, that's what we were, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. See, I'm going to be messed up all week, because that's what we were open. As it's getting cooler and you want to be able to pick up a new quilt, well, we have them. Whether you're looking for Abilene Star or perhaps Crosswoods, or maybe you want some of the Ticking Stripes or some of the Non-Patch Star, Kettle Grove, or Patriotic Patch. We are an assortment. Got to make this displayer look a little bit better, but rest assured there's plenty there that are beautiful to keep you warm. And if you need any accessories for these items that we don't have, as long as the vendor has it in stock, we can get it really quickly from our bedding vendor. So that's something we've been doing more and more of. Not only drop shipping, meaning shipping right to you, smaller rugs, but we've also been drop shipping a lot of our linens, whether it's window treatments, you're in store and you need one or you need two, and we have one. We had a lady yesterday, she moved here from California, and I think she was trying to put window treatments on every window of her house, and which was great, and we're glad she picked us. So we were able to literally yesterday place the order, and in many cases the order ships the very next day from our bedding linen vendor. And as for me and my house, we shall serve Christmas cookies, and as for me and my house, we shall wear Christmas pajamas. So a lengthy live. I've done a lot of lives lately. I've completed a lot of lives. So I've shown you a lot of things, but hopefully as I went a little bit slower and a little bit different direction at times, you were able to see some of the smaller things, not just the furniture that we have. And we love to make just one person's day today by being open today on Monday. Very rare move for us now on Monday, October 10th. So tell us, show us that we made the right move and that we made at least one person happy as you walk through that door, that we're open. And remember, if you're at work today just like me, you could always give us a call, or you can screenshot whatever it is that you want to purchase or need pricing on and send it to KC Collections with an S, marketing@gmail.com. So for now, this is all you're going to hear from me for a few days, because of course I'm off, right? Yeah, that's a joke. I'm off, busy getting furniture, other things displayed so that we can have a great setup for you. As you return to us after today, we'll return to regular hours for this coming week that I know of. Who knows about the pop-ups? Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 9 until 5. But until we meet again, may you be safe, may you be blessed, may you enjoy the journey. It's the only one we're going to get. It's not a dress rehearsal, so we better make the most of it starting, not today, but right now. And with that, Casey signing off from the wonderful, small, quaint town of Buchanan, Virginia for the KC team.